Hello guys, this is Lynn Afros. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my garden of Eden. I'm going back to Eden around here, and this is my happy place around here in my home in the village. This is Kenya, East Africa, Africa, and I'm so grateful that you chose to stop by today and watch this video. If you've not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It really helps the channel to grow. It really does help the channel to grow. Today, as you can see, I'm really happy. And the reason why I'm happy is because there's a lot of growth going on around here. One thing that I've come to realize, I'll just flip my camera around for you to see. There's this tree. This tree right here is so old. It's been in the garden for the longest time and we've never had a fruit. Today I was actually just checking to see if the banana has any little babies, and then I saw some beauties. Can you see those little faded pink flowers? They're so little, but they mean something positive. Can you see? Let me bring you closer. See? Right here. Focus, please. It gives me immense joy whenever I see these such things. Okay, it refuses to focus. But those little flowers, and there's so many of them all the way up, imply that soon we're going to have fruits from this plant. These are actually peaches, the indigenous type. Let me go and show you the other type that has already started to flower. Not to flower really, but to actually bear fruit. Our banana is also going on well. We already have several layers. 1, 2, 3, and more to go. 3 fully formed, more to go, hopefully, down there. But what I really love most about the garden, I've been away for some time, and I came back, and when I was going around, I noticed something unique. This is also a peach doing much better. Can you see that? Right there we have a fruit, and not just one, we have another fruit, and not just two, we have another one right here, fully formed. I don't know. Such things give me so much joy. Look at this. It's a peach, right? You know, sometimes we just buy these fruit plants and you're just told it's a peach and you go by what you were told. Hopefully it actually is a peach. But whichever the fruit is, whatever it is, I'm glad that we are having fruits. This one is doing much better than the other one, but it's because the other one is under the banana plant, so it's not getting enough sunlight. Some more cypresses in the garden. Beautiful. It's growing bigger and bigger now. It can fit into my hand actually. We had others right here. These are oranges. I think the pixie type. Can you see it right there? It's actually evening. That's why the focus is not so good. The lighting is not so good either. But I was also surprised to see this little one down here. It's the fig. See how small it is? Just that tall, and we already have a fig growing. These are the days I look forward to. But back to the essence of this video, I'm doing this video to give you an update about the Wambugu apples. They're doing so much better. The garden is now better kept because the rains have taken a pause. All these that you see here, starting from this point right here, all through, and even across, all these are apple trees. On this side, they're quite young. In April, they'll get to 1 year, but they're doing rather well. They have already fruited, some of them at least. And look at the height. Like this one is really, really doing well for itself. Quite nice. There were a few that already had fruits on them. Let me show you. Ta-da! A beautiful fruit right there. And it's yet to get to 1 year. We acquired the plants April last year. They're doing quite well, most of them. And then we have these few ones that are not thriving very well, but at least they're still here and they're still catching up. A few, those gaps you see right there, dried up on us. And then we have these other ones that are really thriving. And then we have the unique ones that are not even thriving, but they decided they'll bear fruit. See? Oh, oops. And this one has just decided that enough is enough. Too heavy for it. I'm actually not even sure about when they'll be ready. Let me just take a bite of this and see. So here is the first taste. The plant was quite small, so it was almost touching the ground. That's why I think the skin is not shining as the other ones. But I just want to take a bite and see if it's actually mature enough. The size is very small, but to be fair, the plant has really tried, right? See that? It's actually tasting. Feels mature enough, just like the ones we buy. But it has a little tanginess. More tangy than the other ones, I think, because maybe it had a few more days to go before it could be ready. Very sweet, actually. We have more right here. Some of these were just bearing one fruit each and running with it. It was the first fruiting season for these ones, so it's no big deal. We give them the grace they deserve. They're barely 1 year. I was surprised. They're barely 1 year, imagine. And we already are munching on some of these. Because the promise was, in 9 months, the Wambugu apples were going to start flowering and then to give us fruits. But even before 1 year is done, we already have these yumminess from our our garden. So this is more than enough. I think I'm buying into the promise, and most definitely I'm waiting for the long rains to fill in all those gaps that you see behind me, so that we have now this will be a full orchard for apples. What do you think? I was thinking I do apples on this side, and then on the other side, right there behind me, I'll do more of mangoes, because mangoes are also yummy. We love them, we love eating them. So that's an option. Another option is to do apples all through, so that we have enough production to even sell some when the time is right. More fruits. See, this one actually has two. We have another one right there doing quite well. I'm loving the orchard. I think the performance of this, see how tall this one is compared to me. I'm loving the growth, and I'm noticing that every time there's rain, we experience a lot of new growth. Because if you see all these different shade of green right here, it shows that this is new growth. And all these plants on this side have really grown during this dry rain season, the last rain season. And now when it's the dry season, they take a little break, and then later on they now continue to grow. So I was thinking about getting a water source to encourage them to keep on flowering all and growing all through. We also have some little beauties right here. These are 3 tomatoes. But for today, look at these. Beautiful. It's for this that I always come to the garden for. Now you see they're starting to change their color. The color, because initially they used to be more green like that one. But now we're starting to have some shades of reddish, pinkish, and I'm hoping that that means they're almost ready. What is almost ready actually is this one. Look at this. It's the best performing one. Look at the size and the color. Okay, I'll not manipulate it, because I really want to have this as my test species, because I'll wait until it's very, very ready, so that I now have a good idea about how this goes, what to expect for the next season. Because I'm hoping that for the next for the next flowering season, we are now going to have all of them performing like this one, which means good news for us. We're going to be doing juices and jams and pies, apple pies, and sell some maybe. We're excited for the future. And then we have these other ones right here. See the difference? These now are for a different species. They are called the pink lady. At least the pink lady, I've ever seen it in the market, so I know how it looks like when it's fully mature. And I feel like they're a bit slower than the Wambugu apples. The Wambugu apples grow quite fast, but this one is quite slower as compared. But then it's also quite beautiful, I must say. And I'm glad that we tried both species, and now we know which one to do better. In my opinion, I would rather have a majority of them being the Wambugu apples, because they have a bigger size and they produce more. This place right here is feeling quite bare, and it's because we got rid of these right here. This is sisal. It's used to demarcate a boundary, but today someone harvested it so that they can go and make sisal. So they make sisal from scratch using that sisal plant. I would have loved to go and show you the process. It's quite interesting. But now, before we finish the video, let me take you to Mama Yao, the pride of this garden right now because of its performance. And we are here. This is our pride. This one right now, count with me how many plants, how many fruits it has. Let me just flip. I'll flip the camera for a better view. But you see, look at the height. It's gone all up. And it's even bending because of the fruits. Let me just flip the camera around for us to have a better glimpse. All right, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one that's almost falling. 5, 5 right there. 6, 7, 8, and then we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 big ones. And then now we have these little babies that just formed. So that's 17. We have another one here. 18. We have another one here. 19. Another one here. 20. Another one here. 21. 22. 22. About 22 if I've not missed any. But good thing is, right, 23. I knew there were 23. 23 right here. But the good thing is, they're still flowering, see? And imagine some of the flowers still fell. So I'm feeling like, see how they bent because of the weight? But to be fair, this is the oldest. We brought these two, this one and that one, to taste before we were sure that they're going to give us at least some fruits. So to be fair, this is the oldest. This is more than 1 year old. So that's fair enough. But it gives me hope that if this is the kind of productivity we are looking forward to, then Mbele iko sawa. So this is the water point that we have, just in case. Unfortunately, it doesn't have enough water, and now it's the dry season, but at least it's something better than none, right? So that is it from me today. I hope you liked the tour of and an update of my Wambugu apples journey. I'm loving it so far. We are starting to munch. The next time I see you, we will be harvesting, that's for sure. I want to wait until most of them are mature enough, and then we'll harvest and we'll do some quick and easy recipes right here on this channel. Keep it locked. Let me know what you think about the investing in Wambugu apples. This is Migori County, and for sure they are producing quite well. We have a massive production, especially from this tree right here. We have enough productivity to prove that this is actually working. It's possible. So if you've been thinking about getting your Wambugu apples into your farm, this is evidence that it's actually working. Go for it. Thank you for watching this far. Remember to subscribe and to like and to comment, and please share to others to let them know about this beautiful channel, and we grow together. And until the next time, it's bye from me. Love you guys.